Dilraba vs Guli Naza. Over 350,000 netizens voted, and 65% of them preferred Naza. Preface: will she become the next jewel? In the fashion industry, who doesn't dream of standing in the center of the T-stage and becoming the pearl held up by the stars? In the cold wind of November, the fashion event started again, with stars gathering and shining brightly. The girls in magnificent gowns were as dazzling as newly bloomed roses. However, the question arises, who is the real jewel in this event? The red carpet was star-studded and it could be called beautiful trouble. Lee Yuchen paired her light blonde braided hair with a decent black suit, revealing tension in a low-key manner. Nini chose a dignified and elegant purple dress. Wei Yonghong and Zhou Duongao appeared in light blue and lilac dresses respectively, looking gentle and moving. The elegant style of several veterans opened the show perfectly. Next, the new generation of national makeup shines. Ye Yang Kaiangxi looks handsome in a silver gray suit. Gong Jun, Yushi, Zhang Zifeng and other male stars also appeared one after another, adding color to the red carpet. And those girls in gorgeous dresses, Yu Xing and I come on stage. Du One's black and white diamond dress is black and white. Zhu Xiaoan, He Kong, Naren, Li Qin, Tong Yao, Zuzu, etc. all made the red carpet beautiful. Only one blue-purple figure was particularly eye-catching, that was Guli Naza. She wore a blue-purple dress with intricate lace woven around the skirt. This Middle Eastern style design focuses on highlighting the wearer's figure and temperament, perfectly displaying the beauty of women. Naza is so beautiful, everyone is attracted to her. There were sounds of exclamation and praise one after another. Naza smiled, like the moon in the water or a butterfly among flowers, noble and cool. At this moment, she seemed to have truly become the most dazzling pearl in everyone's eyes. However, at this event, there was another girl who stood out, Dilireba. With the red jersey on her body, the koi suddenly fluttered its wings and flew high. Dilireba seems to be fully prepared for this fashion event. She first chose Guo Pei's couture gold jersey. Dilireba herself perfectly matches the temperament required by this outfit, with deep facial features and fair skin. The shawl specially designed for her by Guo Pei, paired with a high bun, made her look as beautiful as a Valkyrie. She walked slowly from both ends of the catwalk, as if all the lights stopped for her. Under the golden cloak is her perfect figure, a slender waist, perky butt and slender legs, all exuding the fatal appeal of women. Dilraba is so beautiful, this is a visual attack. Exclamations came from the audience. Even those fashionistas who are used to seeing celebrities and celebrities can't help but fall in love with Dilireba's beauty. She was like a shining golden koi, finally fluttering its wings and flying high under the gaze of everyone. If Naza had the upper hand in the first round, then at this moment, Dilreba's appearance undoubtedly challenged her jewel position. So, in this competition, who can really break through and become the focus of this event? The answer may lie in the second round of the fashion show. Dilireba's momentum made the pearl tremble. The red jersey opened the show dazzlingly for Dilireba, establishing her as a big star in this fashion event. Hot status. And what new highlights will she bring to the second round of fashion show? When Dilireba appeared on the T-stage again, the whole audience lit up. This time she chose a light-colored dress with intricate patterns embroidered on the skirt. The design of this Chinese-style dress is full of romance, and the skirt is like a cloud of smoke, swaying lightly with Dilireba's steps. It's so beautiful, it's like a fairy descending to earth. Amid warm applause, Dilireba came to the center of the T-stage. She caressed the delicate hem of her skirt, with a hint of pride in her brows. She knew her own charm and understood the audience's love for her, which was her greatest asset for ascending to the throne of pearl. At this time, Naza, who was not far away, also stared over. As another big favorite of this event, Naza will naturally not be content with others. Naza was so smart that she quickly realized that she could no longer repeat the image of a cold princess. She decided to let go of her previous aloofness and show off her gentle and moving goddess style. Sure enough, when she was stroking her long hair and looking at the audience with a smile, the whole audience was in an uproar. However, when the melon-eating crowd cheered, Dilireba smiled slightly and gently raised the small lace fan in her hand. Her face was half covered and she looked at the crowd mysteriously, looking charming and dignified at the same time. The audience was once again mesmerized by her beauty, and the loud cheers of Naza that had been heard before suddenly trembled a little. How could Dilireba let go of this perfect opportunity? She shook her skirt lightly and left the scene gracefully. With just one glance, she was impressed by Naza's style. Finally, Amidst the cheers of netizens, the organizers decided to open online voting and formally asked whose makeup and style you prefer among these two hot stars. Soon, more than 350,000 netizens actively participated in voting. After a large number of pictures and videos were spread, netizens gradually shifted their preference to one of the parties. In the end, among more than 350,000 votes, a whopping 65% support rate belonged to Guli Naza. She is so domineering and beautiful, she is simply a star among stars. It seems that among the many bright stars, the most shining pearl at this fashion event undoubtedly belongs to Guli Naza. She is like a red sun rising slowly, shining brightly and dazzlingly beautiful. After many tests, this pearl position met Guli Naza unexpectedly. Conclusion: when the velvet curtain slowly lowered, this annual fashion event came to a perfect end. We saw the stars gathering together and the various halos dazzling. However, in the end, there was only one touch of red that stood out the most, that was Guli Naza. She challenged the traditional pearl throne with her stunning appearance and successfully defeated her opponents in fierce competition. This not only demonstrates her outstanding external charm, but also highlights her inner qualities of tenacity and enterprising spirit. With the enthusiastic support of 350,000 fans, the throne of pearl finally belonged to her. That touch of red is as brilliant as fire and extremely enchanting. Among the splendid flowers at this year's event, Guli Naza was finally in her hands.